Hello traders, this is Aftab with a new weekly forex forecast for the upcoming week starting from Monday 15th of April 2024. So let's see what the market brings us in the upcoming week. I will be analyzing and I will be finding some different levels that we can definitely trade in the upcoming week, and I will be finding out what the market is going to do next move, because when we understand what market is going to give us next, definitely it become very easy to trade. So right now in front of me is the euro dollar chart. Right here, price standing at 106.384 at the moment, and it was expected. Right here, if you can see, we have got a very nice 618 of this impulsive wave. You see market exactly bounced off from this level 0.618. The price zone was 1.09127. So right here, as you can see, the market gave us this drop, and as you can see, market clearly seems as it has broken 1.06600. So most of you will also remember that market once was supposed to come back down to this zone right here. Let me show you this 618. Let me first delete all of these lines. Sorry about that. This video is going to be uploaded without editing, so sorry about if the video length goes a little bit beyond, but anything I'm going to discuss obviously will be helping the traders, so trader definitely should have a little bit of patience. And anyways, so right here market was supposed to do this, and later what it did is, and most of you will remember that there was one other level right here that I was expecting the market is going to hit. That was right here, not on daily chart, right here on the on the weekly chart. Right here, if you see 618, and the price was 1.01796. so this is also very much important for me to understand that okay, market was supposed to do this thing, like it was supposed to do this, then it was supposed to do then it was supposed to do this, right? I hope you get my point right here, if you can see. And what the market did is it took a very nice rejection from 618. I just have told you that this place of resistance was a very nice and lucrative 618 retracement, or 618 pullback. Oops, I have a free version of the trading view, pardon me for that. So right here, if you can see, market obviously made this triple top, you should say 1 2, and this is the 3. Also we have found a head and shoulder pattern right here. This is the head, this is the shoulder, this is the shoulder, and obviously this is the head, and followed by a very nice 618 rejection, which was very clearly like visible, like this trade very nicely was visible to all of us. So obviously this was a very nice trade. Then in the longer run, we obviously have missed this level of 1.02 and 1.01. So, and the market is dropping very nicely right here, as you can see. If you see on the daily time frame right here, if I show you, there is a very nice sell opportunity going on. But obviously those who understand my strategy can sell with me, can become a buyer or can become a seller. At the same time, I provide both services. Anyways, right here, the cells that we are holding, from there we are now out from the market, 106.582. And if I count the number of pips, one trade from right here, then some other traders, 264 pips, these traders, and obviously some other traders joined with me on this sell rally towards this impulsive wave. I have discussed all of them with the premium clients. So 223 pips these made as well. For these people the target was around 264 pips, as you can see, but obviously the wait was a bit longer to this one. So if I further see this market at the moment, this is followed by a very nice trend line on the daily time frame, and it definitely should continue coming back down a little bit more. So those traders who are trying to purchase euro against the dollar, let me tell you that there is a very nice support right here near 1.05000, a very nice and lucrative buying zone, I should say. Right here, if I draw your attention to this pattern, this is also like clearly visible that this whole pattern now will be completing near this 105 level. So obviously market can definitely come back down till here, and this is my support zone. So I'm waiting the market to come back down, and then I become long-term bull once again. So this is one way of looking at it. The second one will be that if you are interested to trade it tomorrow, right after the market opens, and you want to trade during the New York session, and you want to know how you need to trade this particular setup, obviously you can contact me on this WhatsApp number. I offer several services, and obviously what I say about the market, 90% of the time that happen, my previous videos are there on my channel. Anyone who has any sort of doubts can check back my previous videos. This is my WhatsApp number if anyone wants to contact me. Obviously I can work with you and I can make you a better trader, but you have to promise me that you will not trade emotionally. On emotions, I'm planning, I soon will be launching some videos, but obviously I'm not a psychologist, so uh, only the psychologist can understand the trading psychology very better. So whatever I will be sharing, that will be on my personal experience. So this is my WhatsApp number, and if you promise me that you can deal with your emotion, it will be fairly very easy for me to let you teach this strategy. That's what I mean by what I said till now so far. So anyways, let's get back to some other pair. I have like still a lot of time, so I can discuss more pairs. Moving on to the dollar index. A few weeks ago, I'm not sure when I said it, but obviously if you watch my previous videos, what I said about the market and what it did, just have a look at it. Now this is obviously the power of my strategy. If you see, market exactly bounced off my support level, and even if you see, we traded as a seller, we traded as a bull, and the setup very hopefully soon will be completing near 106. Now again, I want to draw your attention that this 106 level is of a very strong importance. Why this is very strong? For that we have to see the long-term images of the market as well, and we have to look for the short term as well. If we see the weekly time frame, and if I run my whole analysis again, I cannot run that whole analysis right here on the YouTube, but this was a very strong support. If anyone is interested how I drew this line, obviously you can contact me, I can teach you my strategy. So right here, if you see, this was like 1.618 retracement of the Fibonacci right here, and the market gave us this impulsive wave. It became a very nice support. If I show you this whole area on the daily time frame, you can witness that this became a very nice support zone for the dollar index. So I have to go back further, and this whole story started all the way on 17th March 2022. So not a very ordinary story. So as this story started from right here, what happened is obviously it closed below the 618 retracement level, so it was obviously rejected, and there is no major trend. but at the moment if I delete everything from right here, which I don't want to delete at the moment, but if I draw your attention to this smaller story, this story is going to complete, after which I'm expecting that the market is going to give me another move down towards most probably this 618. Let me delete this one first, this Fibonacci, so we get a clear idea right here. So my initial targets will be, one is this 618% retracement, that depends on you where you want to exit the market. One will be this, a tiny one, weekly trade setups you can find till here as a buyer. Then obviously if you want to focus on this particular one, then this will be the right move, and the right place to enter will be around this place, as you can see. And I will now be also highlighting these levels so that anyone can relate with it easily right here. So nice one as well. If you see, not a very bad setup. And this is the dollar index. If you want to know how to trade it on the H4, again contact me and we can work together. Moving on to the gold US dollar, what I said about the market and what it did, check back my previous videos and from where did it bounced off. Just have a look at it and you will be like amazed to see that how perfectly this whole strategy works. Just check back my previous videos, the weekly forecast, just the even the recent one will be enough as well. If you see, there was an ABCD pattern. I'm now exactly seeing it right here, finally right here. If you see this level 1981 I have discussed for buying, and this one was discussed for selling right here, a little bit of selling as well right here, but obviously that must have hit the stop loss, a little bit of it right here. This is normal in forex trading. So yes, it completed very nicely, but the tricky thing it did is, and that is right here again, this is a very short-term story and I will prefer if you can work together with me, that will be nice. So but anyways, let me tell you about the goal, because obviously there is a lot of the volume and it can take a bit of time. So finding an impulsive wave right here, for that we definitely have to switch to the daily time frame. And if you see, market very nicely gain momentum from the buying zone right here. Till this point these were very small traders, all of the bulls, as we, when you may remember, when we were solding from right here, when we were selling from right here, sorry, solding, when we were selling from right here, what I said is that it's going to go down till here. And right here what I said, when it was right here, I exactly in advance I said my bulls are going to appear right here, and they did. 1981, 1980 was the zone for bulls. So those of you who made profits, I congratulate all of you. My target was around 20 to 77, so around 3000 pips, maybe. It was fairly enough if you made this much profit in just around 2 months. So yes, if you made profits, do let me know as well on my WhatsApp number, and if you can compensate for the analysis that I give all of you free of cost right here, you can also do help me out, maybe purchasing this trading view and upgrading it to premium. But anyways, so right here, this is like a very nice selling zone, but the tricky thing it did is, and that is, it broke the structure as per the Fibonacci strategy. If we see, this will be like a good buying zone, maybe on the lower time frames, but I'm going to trade it or not, I will update my clients about it. But I think this is not gonna work, and there is a good chance of, maybe if you want to make some quick profits, there is a good chance if we get a like if we get a chance to sell the market 2394.367, the strategy is suggesting me, then obviously yes, this can be the demo trade if you want. Maybe the stop loss still here, and The take profit can obviously then the ABCD and stuff like that. So now I think I have again enough of the time, so let's move on to the dollar yen. And as I have told you, dollar yen is standing right here, and people are not paying much attention to the dollar yen, because on the gold US dollar, people made thousands and thousands and millions of dollars there. From their investment they made this much profit from the gold. So right here on the dollar yen, it is like the charts, if I see, are like sort of dead, I should say. I'm not seeing enough volume right here, but if specifically we look at the long term images, that is clearly pointing towards 154.981. And if the dollar index situation I see right here, if I show you this dollar index place, this is also entering into a sell zone. Very very soon this will be selling towards 103 once again. But right here, so if this is going to go down, a dollar yen and the index move the same way. So let's see, from 153.21 till 154.918, it is like not a very big difference for the yen that it cannot achieve this thing, right? So it's still going up, but this is not the right place to purchase, right? The right place to purchase was right here when I was telling you buy buy buy. So if you bought at that time from 147, you will be in good profit right now, and you consider closing 80% of your deal and play the 20% a bit with a maybe stop loss right here 150.323, and just play with it. If it completes, you will say, hey, I won the complete trade, and you can just uh, play some tricks with your patience and your, like, how much you have, like, you can wait for the market. So no new purchases right here, no sort of new purchases, but only I have to wait 154.98918, and if it drops before that, I then will not be interested. So yen, yes, let's see, I'm waiting to sell it, but let's see, I'm also waiting to buy, right? I'm a buyer and a seller at the same time. So 148.500, yes, I'm willing to buy right here, and I'm telling you these things in advance. So anyone want to take benefit from it can take it. Pound dollar, if we see what I have told you when it was trading right here, obviously I said it's going to drop from right here because of this. Several tops, several head and shoulders, and several ranges. But specifically, I have told you something else. Most of you should remember that when I was discussing the market right here, what I said is I marked these two levels all in front of you. You can check back the previous video to understand this thing, right? So I marked these two levels and I said purchase from right here and sell from up there. Did I say it? I said. How much profit this one gave you? Let me count. This one gave you around 293 pips. So then when most of you told me right here that we are going to sell it, sell it, sell it, what did I say? I said wait for the market, just book these profits and don't become a seller right now if you left the trade already. So if you left the trade already, the strategy cannot be responsible for that, right? So what then? After that, when we, those who took this purchase with me and they hold it till here, they are in good profits right now. So that, like, you were interested in this sell, so that's why it was happening, that you couldn't even catch this buy further, you couldn't hold this. So a tiny bit of mistake, remember my friends, can put you very very down. So try to listen to the advices of the elders, right? So this is something that I'm working with from 9 years, you can say. So very nice drop was expected and it did. Those who can play with their emotions took millions of profits from this particular setup, right? Those who understand their trading psychology, they could make better profits right here. So what's next? Obviously, we have to see that what it's going to do. 1.618 extension is completed near 1.24234. What's next? I have to look for the market, and if I spot your attention to this specific game that is being played by the sellers right here, and that was most probably the completion of this thing right here, and it obviously completed just like it is going to complete. So from there, this is point A, this is point B, C, and that is the D. A 61.8% retracement. Again, see, those of you who are interested in selling right here, that I tell you not to sell right here. Market gave you that same exact your ideal type of a trade, but those who waited for the market. And what the market was telling you was, it was just telling you that, hey, wait for the market and book more profits. Why? Because it was ranging. If you want to understand ranging, find out that video on my channel. Maybe it must be somewhere in October, or no, it must be in the January, February. You can check back these those videos. Just check the date. It is 11th March. So just during March and from February 24, you can, if you see my weekly forecast, you will see this. So what it did very nicely, ABCD pattern, it completed right here. Now what's next? What's going to do? What's going to happen? For that, this is again a short-term story that I prefer to tell to only my premium clients, not free of cost anymore this thing, right? Because when things go free of cost, it loses its value, right, my friends? So these are very beautiful setups right here and full of profits. And obviously on the daily time frame, if I run this weekly analysis, the long term one, there is a very nice impulsive wave from 1.20543, and according to that, the market is going to do, it will be coming back down further, right? So if it is going back down further, what is the nearest buying zone? The nearest buy zone will be this 1.23622. Now those clever traders who understand, this is the level I gave you. If you want to trade, and if you know how to trade with ABCD, then definitely you can trade this particular one. So these were some of the instruments that I wanted to discuss this week. And for the last 2 weeks, I'm not discussing the market because I was waiting obviously for this dollar index completion. That pattern, you must know, because I discussed this all with all of you. This pattern it was creating. See, now obviously it is promising it's going to come back down, but let's see. Let me change the color and let me save this template as well so that it remains right here, right? Oops. Anyways, let it be this way. So see, A, B, C, and that's going to be the D. Simple strategy though for those who want to trade and who knows how to trade. So this week I discussed euro dollar, dollar index, gold, US dollar, dollar, yen, and obviously the pound dollar. And obviously I discussed it non-edited with full of good wishes for all of you. Now as soon as I upload this video, definitely I will now be updating my premium clients at this time 1:24 a.m. in the midnight. So schedule means schedule. Anyways, I will see you next week. Till then, take a lot of care of yourself. Keep me in your prayers. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.